Welcome to episode 12. And our first hand will be this hand. And we do flop the top pair, top kicker. Okay, so this combination I'm gonna be betting. And on this turn we will be betting. I'm slow playing. Actually, I'm gonna think what I'm slow playing here. So on this turn I would slow play something ace 3, ace 5. That's pretty much it. But we have a lot of offsuited combinations of that, so should be enough to protect. Let's combo wanna bet. And I'm not sure if we should value bet the river. He's unlikely to be on a draw. He's also unlikely to be on an ace because we block that. And even if he is, will he call that? Let's try a small bet. Obviously we are going to call here. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Obviously I cannot call a 10x overbet on the flop with jack high. And he actually calls down a queen. I guess we got the max value out of that. I think this is more like 50-50 between bet and check. I should probably lean towards checking now with this combo. But now we definitely want the value. This already looks fishy, like it's probably already on ace king or better. And obviously I can't fold king queen yet. And yeah, now it's confirmed. So I guess if I was in the mood to make very exploitative plays like that, I could probably fold the turn. But this river bet is just never a bluff. The sizing is just not. It doesn't make sense to be a bluff. Because if he's bluffing, what is he bluffing me off of? He's probably not trying to bluff me off of a king, he's probably trying to bluff me off of missed draws, and then why does he bomb it like that to make me fold a missed draw? He's just on the nuts and wants me to call with the worst hand. Sometimes it's that simple. Here it could get tricky if we start raising. But because there's so many draws and we don't block any, we get it in. If he has a hand that has a speed here, then it's just, yeah, well played. I mean, what can we do? But because there's so many draws, I'm gonna jam. And this is one of the draws that we get it in very well against. That I actually don't even expect to call, to be honest. Because it's probably, other than open-ended straight draws without a flush draw or flush draw blocker, very, very bad to get it in with 4-5 suited. So yeah, pretty good result for us, man. Like, that's exactly what you need, and then also that he didn't hit it, but yeah, he gets it in with like 30% equity. 37 actually. Yeah, that's probably because I don't block a spade. And because he also has backdoor straight draws. Even though it's only 7-6 exactly that gives him that. And it only matters if it's the offsuited ones that are not spades anyway. Yeah, he, like, obviously once he raises the flop he cannot fold this combo because he probably gets potouts to call off against a hand that I have here, but the problem he has is that against this hand, yes, but my jamming range will also include hands like Queen 10 of spades, Ace Queen of spades, Ace 10 of spades, 10 9 of spades, 7 9 of spades could be sometimes be in there. I don't 3-bet it every time, it's not my first big button, but so all those hands have him absolutely crushed. Like, he's just dead, like straight up dead with those hands if I have them. And I play them the same way. I also play obviously a set of kings, a set of jacks the same way. All of them actually, because I cannot have a set of kings here with the king of spades, because the king of spades is on the flop. So I have all those hands. I even have pocket eights that I play that way. And yeah, my overall range that plays this way on this flop, he's just gonna be absolutely wrecked with 4-5 suited, or with 4-5 of spades. And I clicked on my taskbar again, I'm such an idiot. We hope he checks here so that we can bluff the river. If he decides to bet, we have a very good bluffing hand in theory, but I'm just not. I don't bluff against river breads. they don't like bluffing rivers. Okay, we check here. So yeah, I mean, his overall average equity against the range that I jam here, it's probably going to be close to 20%, and that means he has to fold actually, even though that in the specific case he had the odds to call my 3-bet jam. Yeah, we river a set here, which is very inviting. It's probably checking the turn a lot, yeah. Oh, never mind. So now we want to min raise the turn. I can already feel how some people watching now are gonna be like, oh my god, that's such a fish move, but yeah, it is. It is a fish move, and now we have a problem. Wow. If he has a king here, it sucks. What can I say? Because there's a possibility as an 8, hero calls a flush, hero calls something like pocket jacks or whatever, I still want to be jamming. Yeah, I mean, if he calls that, then that wasn't even in the realm of possibilities of hands that I ever gave him ever. Like, that is super ridiculous to play Ace 9 like this. I mean, think about it. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, definitely my role model. My hero. Mirko 53, I love you. Yeah, what a ridiculous hand. I mean, that doesn't even need any explanation. It's just so obvious that it's ridiculous. This should never happen. This hand should never happen for real money. Never. But yeah, it's probably that he's on some kind of tilt. I mean, at that point you do things that you would never do otherwise. We call on bricks here, and then river we have to fold a few bets again. And this time we run into the Jack 10 of hearts. Man, but what a hand. I mean, I haven't had such a hand in a very long time, especially with me min-raising the turn. The last time I did that was probably a year ago. It happens so rarely that you get a spot where it actually is at least somewhat reasonable. It's usually just that you don't play against a player where a min-raise on the turn is not turning your hand face up, but because of the way he played the hand. Everything in his hand hinted towards him being not very optimal, so I thought, okay, against this guy we want to be min-raising. And it worked. It worked. Doesn't mean it will work in the long run. Honestly, I have no idea if my play is the best line, probably not. Probably not, but who cares? There's probably someone out there who cares. And I care a little bit, it's just that in this spot I don't. After seeing that hand, I don't. Against those players you make money anyway. Like you're just gonna win. Imagine if everyone in the pool was this, you could play with your hands tied to your back and you would win. The backdoor straight draw that we have here is not very valuable. No implieds on that. And the standard line is to check ace king anyway, but I always consider a c-bet or barrel strategy with any hand, because it usually just plays simpler. And then, like for example now, do we really want to call this, and then knowing that over 30% of the time you will be betting river too, and yeah, I'm not gonna call turn a river here with ace king high. I just don't feel like it's necessary. And plus EV, I just think it's so marginally plus EV in theory that because of rake it will be minus EV on average, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I like to counter that through checking back hands. Like for example here I checked the flop, right? I mean in this spot the check on the flop is standard, but even if I was the pre-flop raiser here I would have checked. I actually was, never mind. Yeah, so this is actually a good example of me checking a very strong hand on the flop. But I think that's an easier way to handle getting attacked on the turn if you check the flop. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Leave a like or dislike, comment if you like. Bye bye.